OG Hulk with Hercules, in particular Hercules, does some amazing things with Fury Potency. Hello everybody, welcome to a very special video. I'm smiling because this is a really nice time for me to go back and just test some champions out. Just going to make a mention, this video is being recorded on the 7th of July. Hercules will be released as a CCP champion on Thursday, and then it will go out to everybody to see or whatever. The reason I have to make a mention of that is because, as a lot of you know, when you end up doing content and stuff, that somebody ends up making a similar video and then goes, oh, you stole that idea. It's a thing that happens and it's kind of annoying, so I just have to make a mention of that just in case, because I plan to release this at the weekend, that I've gone, like, I've done this now, so anybody doesn't say that. God, it's a terrible time with those kind of things. Not completely ridiculous, but there are thousands of MCOC YouTubers out there and everybody will probably go, oh, I'm making the same video or similar. So anyway, 50 odd K like damage from Perma stunning or like an SP2 and stuff. We're gonna dive into this now. I'm pretty excited. I recorded some footage and I was like, this is incredible. I'm gonna share this with everybody. So for this, we've got Hercules, of course. I hopefully have done a video on this champion, but we've got incredible substitute, and in particular, this is why I need an iPad, because they're literally just the writing. I'm just having to stick my face right in the phone to actually see it. 35% potency of Fury increase. We've also got Odin in, but I don't know if it's like something to overly use. It's not kind of like a main thing. In any case, it's the aptitude we're looking into. It's the aptitude we're looking to kind of like increase the potency and the damage that comes with. But mainly, it's kind of having the kind of reducing of the champion's health, and also having high signature, and having the Heimdall synergy that is going to mean for just like an absolute G and a god when it comes to the interaction, because of the Fury damage that you can do, and as well the Perma stun rotations. Okay, so we're going to get right into the footage right here, and we've got the typical Winter Soldier fight. But the things to mention very early on is we've got the aptitude and we've got the Fury buffs up, and you can see that this is a little bit boring, nothing's working. It's only, as a lot of you know, is bringing down the health of Hulk, especially an awakened version, that's going to see any kind of great amount of potency for the champion, and as well seeing those pathetic little 2k, 3ks, and well, that's a 6k there. It just is what it is. So the name of the game is to bring down the health. No, I'm not kind of doing this to a point of going, oh, I'm playing bad. It's like, no, you need to get the health down of the champion to see any kind of great damage potential. So this is a 20 signature version. But again, I want to lose as much health safely as possible so that I can see more Furies on, but as well kind of like get the potency up. That's why we've seen a shift now of those Fury buff potencies, especially when they come in. Again, I want to get myself a little bit lower, just a teensy bit lower. Again, a little bit lower. We've got 4 on, 3 on, and that's a 51k right there. But that is not sufficient enough for me, and it's a case like that. This is where I want to see the champion, but at the same time, I want to see some better potency, which is going to be with those basics. You can see right now that the basics are still like 3k, 1.5k, non-suicides as well. But again, this is pointing out the fact that you need to make changes to see the potency. And as well, I'm not playing this with Perma stun. We're going to see that in a minute. But a 31k SP2, not always achievable. Doesn't happen every single time to see these huge, massive crits. But I'll tell you what, when they do on this champion, it is damn nice. This is why we are going to look into the 200 signature version right now. I mean, look, you can definitely see the potency increase there from Hercules and his synergies, but as well, we want to see more. And it's here with Hulk Rage. Hulk is angered by receiving damage, strengthening his attacks by up to 4,823 based on lost health. You wouldn't like him when he's angry. Of course you wouldn't like him when he's angry. So this is the point then, everything needs to change. I added in those 200 signatures, and let's see how much of a difference that does. Now here we go with the footage with against Captain America. Now, very firstly, you're probably noticing, Richard, you haven't interceded yet. No, I haven't. I have not put on that Fury buff, which I need to do in a second. But you're seeing right off the bat, with the lost health, with the 200 signature champion, we are now stonking out close to about 3k at times with Furies, and about 7.7k is the highest for the crit. And let's ramp it up a little bit. So far, not so much like good and terrible RNG. Kind of like doesn't give us the crit there, but we went at like 3k is the highest peak for damage with Furies, which is good. The potency increase from our Hercules synergy is then again that seems, oh god, that's a nice SP1, like 14k the SP1, and now we're going to start the process. There's a good enough time to rotate around on things, and especially like looking at it, just like, man, what, like 50 60 hits now, and we're coming close to like the 50% mark. It's not like, again, this is just showcasing exhibition of this particular synergy, but if we're talking about something that's going to be sustainable in other content, it's not really the case unless you can keep a constant perma stun. So if you are looking for options for perma stun and want to put at least, like, I don't know, Hercules and Hulk in, even with a 4-star, which actually I think do you need to do that in order to get Hulk? No, you can use this champion pretty effectively to kind of like get through a lot of kind of like content. So it's an ultimate cheese option. It's the cheesy perma stun champion. I think I'm just gonna have to title that. It's just nice ramp up. It's nice damage. And yeah, it's just thoroughly impressive and fun. Because that's the main thing. There's not a lot of stuff that's kind of like fun nowadays with MCOC, because it's a very serious skill-based game. So you have to kind of look at what is fun, and doing these little kind of things half the time is great fun. Look at this. We're just going to end this fight now with an SP1. Boom, right there. It's just tasty damage, and this is going to be finished up in under 151 hits. So very, very impressive. And now let's move on to a Storm fight. So Storm is up right now. I haven't interceded just yet. When I do, it is going to be some good damage. There really is. We're seeing 8Ks there. Again, I'm not kind of like switching into my other mode. I'm keeping it at 20%. Could I go lower than this? Possibly, but then again, it just draws the risk. Because at the moment, I'm kind of drawing close to that, one good hit. And especially with a parry system being kind of a little bit temperamental at the moment, I want to be safe as possible on this. So yeah, just like the rotation, then boom. Not too great with that SP1 there, but look, 31 hits, and it's like it's already kind of feeling like I'm just putting in, look at that damage. I'm just like putting in some real pain on the enemy. 13k SP1. There's a little bit of kind of like hitbox issues, but Marvel Contest Champions has a lot of hitbox issues when it comes to consistency. Sometimes when it's champions up against the wall, that fist just kind of went, I don't know, transparently right through that champion. And I've been doing exactly the same with other ones leading up to it, which you've just seen with the Captain America one. Not Captain America, Captain Marvel one. So it's like, it's kind of weird, but then, MCOC is kind of weird when it comes to like consistency. It's terribly inconsistent game. Right, we need a good strong SP2, which I'm holding back on until this. Yes, that's nice. That's a 51k special attack, and the perma stun rotations are just like, I'm putting in just so much damage in a very quick space of time. Those missed hits, or the kind of hitbox issues, are kind of frustrating, but yeah, it just happens. But I'm roughing it out. I'm kind of like, I'm getting involved. It's good. Here we go. This is going to be a really good amount of low hits here. 122, I think this one was, so that's really impressive overall. Yeah, great. This was just so fun to kind of do this, and if you want to try it out, I welcome you to try it out, because it is cool having a combination of Hercules with that plus 35%, just absolute stonks of extra damage potential from Furies, and especially the lower you get the champion on health, which I'm not a massive fan of. It does just like, so much fun things. Oh, I had a blast playing this, and a blast kind of like creating this video. So yeah, thank you very much for watching this video. Hopefully you enjoyed it. And if you did, please hit the like button, subscribe for more Marvel Contest of Champions based content. Hopefully you enjoyed the new stuff that I've been covering up until today. And appreciate you. See you very soon. Bye-bye.